Hello, I made my first hype chain last week and I just wanted to share the process of how I did it. I found it to be much easier than I expected. Here's a picture of how it turned out. So I'm going to walk you through the process as quickly and efficiently as possible. So first I simply search for my kid's school logo, and luckily it came up with a excellent image to use right off the bat. So if I just save this image, tiger logo, and then go to image to keychain on MakerLab, create from blank. I can browse for that file or drag and drop it, pop it in here, and then it will give you the option to keep or remove the background. I will remove it since it only removed the background and not the inner white portion. If this gets removed on the inside of your logo, go ahead and just keep the background on and you can remove that area in the next step. So it will process my image. It will try to correlate these to colors. Once I click confirm that it looks good here, I'm going to keep 4 colors selected, and it decided to pick up these these colors, but this is how it translates them. So I'm going to click confirm, and then on the next step I want to keep this to 3 colors, so I'm going to select this as 2 and actually click 3 here and remove this. So now I just have these 3 colors for my logo. The next thing I would do is decide what I want this to be for thickness. I made this a face down print. I kind of like the look of how these turn out. And then pick a thickness. I tried 2 and 4. 4 seemed a little bit thick. My kids are young, so I did a thinner one at 2 millimeters. Somewhere, anywhere in there, depending on what you want to see. We'll go with 3 for this example. And then I just added an attachment, and then I made that attachment black and kind of picked where I wanted to have that. Brought it in right about here. And now if I look at this, the only thing I didn't change is I have the background of mine all black. So I come back here. Here's where you pick the color for the back. And now you can see that changed. Now I would simply just need to download the 3MF and print this file. The only thing I changed on this is turning off the ironing. Since it is face down, you would not need to iron the back of this, as you really wouldn't see this anyways. I'll let this load. Now that this is loaded, I can go ahead under quality, find where the ironing setting is, turn that off, and then also just adjust the size of this model here. So I'll go up to scale, and I'm going to leave this at 3 millimeters thick, but I'm just going to use the uniformity to keep it the same for now. I'm going to scale this up to about 90, 85 or 90 millimeters tall. Turn off uniform scale and set that thickness back to 3. And then you can slice and print. It's that simple to have a quick hype chain. This model does not have the split in the top. That is something I will be making my own model for. I just got done making my own model for my own custom links. So yeah, hope this helped. let me know if you have any questions.